patriarchy started in a very beautiful manner where it was all about protecting the woman. When religion started similarly, it was a very beautiful thing that had happened. People had been given direction in their spirituality. But today what has happened? People have misunderstood all of those concepts, and today most of us are holding things against. How many people have died in the name of religion, correct? The feminist is the opposite of patriarchy. Just the way the patriarchy is not the right thing, feminism is not the right thing either. What are your views on feminism? My views on feminism is that because of the patriarchy, a lot has gone wrong. When one member is started to give more importance, it's like science and commerce. They should have been equal. But at some point we decided that science children are smarter than the commerce children, and therefore they started to get more priority, they were started to be treated differently, and all of that started to happen. I think patriarchy started in a very beautiful manner where it was all about protecting the woman. At that time in the world, protection was required, and for men to stand up and protect the woman while she is busy handling the house was a beautiful combination. We were partners in this. We decided that we wanted it this way. But somewhere along the way, what happens is wrong concepts come into it. When religion started similarly, it was a very beautiful thing that had happened. People had been given direction in their spirituality. But today what has happened? People have misunderstood all of those concepts, and today most of us are holding things against. How many people have died in the name of religion, correct? Same way, I feel like the patriarchy went wrong. The woman started to want more hold in the house. Somewhere in the way, she started to lose the respect because the one who's earning started to become the decision maker rather than a complete equal partner. And I think lots of it went wrong. And now I feel it's going wrong the other way. The feminist is the opposite of patriarchy. Just the way the patriarchy is not the right thing, feminism is not the right thing either. The other day I heard Rajiv speak in a video, and he said something so beautiful. He said mutualism is the new way to go forward. And I couldn't agree more to this word, mutualism, where both the partners play a role, in their house, in the work, whoever is better at whatever. There should be no gender roles. It should be more regarding which partner is better at what. And once we start to progress to that level, I have a feeling that, we would be... I remember watching this video by Matthew Hussey. He's a brilliant guy. If you haven't watched his videos, he spoke about a woman being needy is very unattractive. A feminist is too independent. I want all women to move into confidence. You know what is confidence? I can totally do it on my own, but so much more fun if a man could help me. Or so much more fun to share this journey with a man. And I really liked that idea. I don't want to be needy. I don't want to be so independent that I come across as someone I can do everything myself. I don't need no one. I love that you be so confident that you can do it. I know I can take out the suitcase from my cupboard, but still I'll go, Puneet, please nikal do. And you know what? He loves being a man around me, and I love him being the man around me. And for some people that might be like, what? But you know what? It's so much more fun in mutualism. So I hope that was helpful at whatever extent I've shared. And this is a long conversation. I went for a course called the School of Womanly Arts to New York about 2-3 years ago. And there's a lady called Mama Gina. Do look her up because she's a beautiful example of how women's tribe need to move forward in community together. So that's another thing. There's a book called Pussy written by her. Fabulous book. I highly recommend it. It speaks about how we as women were sacred till about 1,000 years ago in the Japanese culture, in the Sanskrit culture, in Egypt, and there are so many rituals around the woman and the sacred feminine or the divine feminine, and how we've lost all of that over the years. Things went wrong, and can I tell you one of the things? We think patriarchy is run by men. I think patriarchy is run by women. It's we women that put that fear in our daughter-in-laws and say, nahi, papa ke samne to pallu dalna hai, or we are the ones who are all the time doing beta, 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 beta. So I feel like we women are the advocates of patriarchy, and first we have to change our thought processes before we change the men. The men are only doing what they've been taught. They've been given that entitlement for so many years that now it's sitting in their DNA. So for me, patriarchy is not a war against men. It's a war against the culture that we've created in our society, and it's equally upheld by both genders.